Yo, guys, so if you know what happened last year, October, um, there's some beef going on with Megan Plays and Leah Ash. So we're gonna react to both of their videos. If you want to react to this one, I'm not gonna react to this one in this video, but if you want to react to it, yeah, there's that title. So we're gonna react to Megan's first because I didn't see all of it. So let's go. All right, so we have the video up here. I have captions on in case you don't hear it that well. Yeah, let's just get started.
Before I play the video that I recorded hours ago, I just want to take a second to say thank you so much for all of the love, support, and rallying around me that you guys have done. I very much appreciate it. It's been an extremely difficult year for me, as you can imagine, and nothing that you guys say is taken for granted. And I don't feel it's like owed to me. And like, I'm trying to figure out how to word it, but just know I'm very grateful for all the time, energy, and even thought that you guys give me. That goes for my friends, acquaintances, colleagues, other creators, and viewers. I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, if you don't know what happened, if you know, you know. So yeah. If you didn't know, just search it up, please, because I don't want to explain it right now. It's just like kind of disgusting, actually. Yeah.
Second of all, this is what they want. They want attention. They want to jumpstart our career. Again, with a lot of views and a lot of algorithm support. How you can support me is not click on her videos to even tell her that she's a homewrecker. Not even to click into thumbs down it. That would be the most helpful. Secondary, to watch my videos and come check out my streams because I stream regularly now here, TikTok, and Twitch. There's my self promo for everything that's happening. Please do not download this video and put it in its full capacity up on TikTok. That directly hurts me, but you can use clips of it and then send people here to watch the full thing. Thank you. I have a lot to say, but I'm going to try to keep it as concise and level-headed as possible. My ex-best friend came back to the internet, Leah Ash, after homewrecking my marriage with my husband, who is as equally responsible as she is.
You know what? I'm gonna explain it, right? If you don't know, October 2025, Megan Plays, Annie and Ash were really good best friends, right? But then Leah Ash had, let's say, an affair with Megan Play's husband at Disneyland. And a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like that. The only people who did like that was Leah Ash herself and Megan Play's ex-husband. So yeah. Yeah, let's just replay it real quick.
I welcomed her into my life. I let her become my sister, and then she planted seeds to seduce my husband, which he fell for because he's not a good person either. These actions have caused me to lose half the time with my daughter. He missed her first steps, as we know. My home, and most recently, my insurance. So I can't.
Wait, let me just remove the captions real quick because the captions are blocking the message. So let's see what this says. I'm working to get a new insurance. It's been difficult to find the plan my current therapist takes, so I don't have to start over with someone new. But I will figure this out so I can heal and work through this. Okay.
Anymore because it's too expensive and I can't afford it. they want me to come on here and be filled with rage and sorry, like you see me itching, this is all causing me a big trauma response. Somebody said I feel like having a trauma response. My entire life is a trauma response at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it's not even a part of the video, but why are my hands shaking so much, bro? Why are my hands shaking so much? Let's not talk about that anymore. Let's talk about the video now. Come on now, lads.
They want me to come on the internet. They want me to scream, yell, release the videos, release the recordings, do everything, and just let it blow over so that Leah can come back and make money. It's Leah's God-given right, I guess, to make content if she wants, but that doesn't make her a good person. It doesn't make her anybody that I think anyone should support. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna try to get through this without crying because this is my reality. People say,
okay, I know I'll pause the video, but imagine having an affair with your best friend's husband, and you've been best friends for maybe years now. For years now, you've been best friends, and you just done that to her. That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting, bro.
dragging it, and I think those people mostly just want attention. But this is something I live with every single day, and it has traumatized me beyond belief. The two people I love the most deeply betrayed me, and they took away half the time I spent with my daughter. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We understand you, Mega Plays. We understand. Well, you can actually hear the voice. You can actually hear the pain in my voice, because that's how you know. That's how you know I feel so disgusted about this situation.
Some notes here, and I want to try to keep this as objective and factual as possible because I don't want my message to get lost underneath rage and swears. So, people say I'm dragging it, but I cannot express enough how badly I want it all to end. And when I mean it all, I mean it all. I struggle every single day. I fight every single day to stay alive. And I know I make a lot of jokes, and that is not one of them. Sorry. I will be cutting parts of this video because I have to edit in some screenshots. And also, I'm taking really big breaks in between. It's really not fun to talk about. And I know I come on the internet and I show the confident version of me, the version that's like, oh, I don't care, I've gotten hotter, I'm smarter, I'm so cool, this, that. But when that's not happening, I am crying myself to sleep, wondering if the people that I loved the most could do this to me, why wouldn't anybody else?
Wait, I'm gonna pause the video one more time. But imagine doing that, bro. Who in the right mind would actually do that? Imagine your famous creator, your famous DTI player, famous DTI YouTuber, famous Adopt Me YouTuber, I think. And you have a best friend that's also on YouTube, and I think he's more famous than her actually, betrays you just like that. In the most horrible way too. In the most horrible way.
People want me to move on, and I can't because this does not move on from me. It stays in my life until she disappears. And that is the only real accountability I feel like she can do me at this point. And leave my daughter alone and make sure I don't have to live my life parallel to her. I'm gonna switch to something funnier because I don't want to cry. Let's talk about her hair. That shit is fried, okay?
Whoa! 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 When did she start swearing now? I've never watched her content, but when did she start swearing now?
Going blonde, whatever. I don't know why she would do that. She's a winter. It's gonna look chopped, and it already looks chopped. Go ahead, fry her hair off. Like, I don't care. Her hair looks so, like, it's effed up. It's bad. It's real bad. I don't care. If she wants to go blonde, that's not gonna do her any favors. So be it. Now, I know that people are like, oh, she's only apologizing a year after it happened. And I told my ex, you should have Leah sign an NDA, because when you guys break up, because you eventually will, she's gonna come on the internet.
Guys, I know I've paused again, but I just want to read the message. So, a big part of this video will be highlighting Leah's manipulative personality and how she mirrors and lies to escape accountability. Some stories are small and almost silly, but tell you how a psych works. Sorry I'm reading so slowly, cause it's 9 p.m. right now. Like, I don't know why I'm making this video so late. Yeah, let's continue.
She's gonna come on the internet and she's gonna say that you manipulated her and you made her think that this was going to work. And I have something to say about that later. And so the line of, I'm not trapped in this relationship, I think was a line inserted by Zach to make sure she couldn't do that in the future. Okay. I met Leah in 2016 through her ex and my ex, who I was not dating at the time. And I remember my very first impression of her, though I've never told her this because it's rude. I always felt she didn't have her own opinions. We were talking and I was like, I like the weekend. She was like, me too. I was like, I don't like some of this though. She's like, yeah, me either. There was 3 or 4 instances in the conversation where she would just mirror.
Sorry, my mom just shook my arm for some reason. And let me just, I went back 5 seconds. Let me just replay that.
3 or 4 instances in the conversation where she would just mirror my opinion, even if it completely contradicted what I just said. And so I even said to Zach, like, I really like her. She's really nice, but I don't think she has her own opinions. I think she just agrees with whatever everyone says. And as my friendship got deeper with Leah, that's true. Leah is a covert narcissist.
Wait, let me read this. A covert... What is that? I've heard people say that. It might be bad, so I don't want to say that. A covert, whatever that is someone who craves deep importance and admiration, but hides it behind a quiet, shy, or victimized exterior. I don't know if I read victim. Yeah, I read that right. Sorry, guys. Unlike loud, boastful, whether that is, they use passive-aggressive behavior, guilt, and quiet manipulation to control others. Okay, I see.
And she will play victim to get out of accountability. I've seen her do it multiple times. Oh, Leah's so nice. She's so sweet. She doesn't deserve this. Like, look at her. She feels so bad. Leah only cares about the image of herself as opposed to how her actions affect others. That is why she is still with Zach. That is why she is still with my daughter. Not because she genuinely feels bad. She feels bad about how you guys are perceiving her. And that's a fact. Actually, I have a list of all the times that Leah has lied to me that I know about. She has this very big victim complex. I've just seen it multiple times, especially with some fallouts with her friends. It's never about how she hurt them. It's more about, oh, well, they're going to think I'm a bad person. Yes, we think you're a bad person, Leah. In 2016, me and Leah had a bit of a fallout, and I didn't know why. One day she unfollowed me on Twitter. I thought it was weird. I went to her YouTube, and for 2000, 2018 New Year's. This video is gone now, it's taken down. She posted a video titled By Felicia. And in that video, she indirectly referenced me. She made me seem like a villain in her story. I'm saying that very lightly because I don't exactly remember, but I do remember it hurt because I thought we were friends. That was really confusing to me. And since then, I had been trying to win Leah's approval back because for some reason I felt very deeply that her and I would get along and be friends. While trying to reach out to mend things, she thought my attempts were malicious and she rejected them, which is fair. That's fine. I don't like people have trust issues. That's okay. What I don't like is liars. I worked hard to try to repair me and Leah's friendship because I wanted her to come to me and Zach's wedding. I told her straight up, I really want you and her ex at the time to come to our wedding. I'm trying to fix this. And she basically said no. She said, no. Like, we're leaving it in the past and we're moving on from you guys. I said, okay. Later, I find out on my wedding night that she told people that she was not invited to my wedding. I was...
You. Just
Oh
you.
my god! Alright, guys, the ad is gone. I don't know why I got that. Sorry. Damn, this video is gonna be a long video, bro. This video is 28 minutes. Leah Ashes is like 3 minutes. So my video is gonna be like 30 minutes or something.
When I asked about that years later, she said, I didn't know what to say. I said, say that I invited you and you didn't feel comfortable going, not that we did not invite you. So do you kind of see how things get a little twisted, even the smallest white lies, to make her look like she's been excluded and the victim? Lies that aren't even necessary. People would have completely understood if she did not want to come to our wedding. There was beef, there was drama. So to add that, like, oh, they didn't invite me, that, like, I know that seems like a small thing, but that is the groundwork of who she is and how she moves. When I came into the Royal High Space, she was immediately threatened. She put up Leah Ash bear ears right after I released these. I don't want to elaborate on that. I don't need to. When I called her and asked her about it in 2019, I said, it feels like you did this on purpose. It feels like you did this to tell me to get off of your turf and stay out of your space. She was silent. And then she said, I didn't know what else to do. You didn't know what else to put.
So I didn't really pay attention there. I was paying attention to something else. But on her wedding night, right? Leah Ash said she didn't know what to do. So now when she released those bunnies, I didn't really pay attention, sorry. Correct me in the comments if you want. She said she didn't know what to do again. Like, same excuse, bro. Same excuse.
So when I said it felt like you did this on purpose to tell me to get out of your space. And people, they started attacking me. They said, she's copying Leah. When I was already wearing these. In summer of 2020, there was a 2-month period where I would upload and she would directly upload like 5 minutes after me. I tested this. I did this on many different times. And she tried to bury me multiple times. She tried to bury me multiple times on YouTube. And I didn't really understand why. Because at this point, I thought it was just because I liked the color pink. And you know what's funny about that? Whenever we were in Proper Idiots together. When we were in Proper Idiots together, I was like, we all have like color branding, you know, like Zach is yellow, Nathan is green, I'm pink. I mean, and you could be purple. I said, or you could be pink too, I don't care. But you could be purple. She's like, okay. Then later she adopts a pink personality. Fine, I'm not saying that's a copying me. I don't care. But then to turn around and act like I hadn't always been branding with pink was a little bit confusing to me. And then to tell people I'm stealing her identity. If somebody wants to conjure up that tweet, I bet I could find it. Where she said I was stealing her identity.
Sorry guys, I have paused the video on accident. Console me say super nice things and then he continues to slander. Well, that is my name. I'm so glad I touched my gut. Sorry, I'm reading this so flipping late. I trusted my gut. I always give items to people in trade videos. And you're talking about someone copying your videos? Honey, he copied people's videos. Along with another girl in the community who had literally stolen my identity. Have I been cold and rude? Have I exposed those people and him for being terrible money hungry people? No, because karma always does its job. I'm done being kind to people who have done nothing but disrespect me and ruin my life. You ruined Megan's life, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You ruined Megan's life. You ruined her marriage and her time with her baby. What is wrong with you?
Now I know that was just a projection. Near the end of our friendship, I caught Leah in a handful of lies. Lies that didn't make sense. We were supposed to go to the zoo, me, Zach, and my daughter, and she was like, I can't wait for the zoo. It's going to be so fun. Knowing that she already planned to not go.
Love Roblox?
But what the heck?
Not go. Why not just tell us you weren't going to go? Why lie and pretend you're going when you already know you're not going and it's in less than like 24 hours? Why not say, oh, actually something came up? Like it's just the micro lies that become very confusing because it's like, okay, what else is there? There was a moment where she almost checked herself into inpatient before.
Wait, I'm gonna have to read that one message.
Because it's like, okay, what else is there? There was a...
Okay. I really want to work through this oh my god, there's a lot of text. I'm just gonna read the I'm just gonna read like the highlighted bits. I really want to work through this at the Meadows because I do feel I was living in delusion. I do need mental help. I am deeply struggling and in so much pain every day. I promise you, nothing like this will ever happen again. I realized my full accountability last night and wanted to express it to you because I couldn't see it as much in the beginning. If you want to read the rest, there it is. Pause the video. Please pause the video.
Moment where she almost checked herself into inpatient before all this happened.
Wait. I'm only gonna read the highlighted bits. If you wanna read the other bits, there it is. So pause the video. Me in your life and moving forward, I am so ready and determined to get help. Not being able to understand or trust my own feelings is extremely painful and confusing. Okay.
And I do think that she should still.
Oh my god, that is highlighted a lot. I'm only going to read like 2 sentences, but if you want to read the rest, you know what to do. Pause the video. Alright, let's read this. Yes, because I feel like I understand what happened and what went wrong. I had so much more clarity now than I did before. I understand why it happened and it opened my eyes to what I'm needing in my life. I do want to be loved and cared for by someone. It's truly the best feeling in the world. Feeling that care like that, I can't even read, bro. It's so late. Well, feeling that care like that for the first time in my life felt great. I can't wait to find the person who is going to sweep me off my feet and love me further. Well, she didn't love you further.
go forward with that.
I'm not even gonna read that.
Home-wrecking my marriage, she quit going to therapy because narcissists do not like to look at themselves in the mirror. They don't like to do the internal work. Leah is a deeply insecure, I have this written down, Leah is a deeply insecure individual, and I cannot imagine she will ever feel secure, as she has destroyed a family and will forever compare herself to the image of me and wonder if Zach thinks about me still or is in love with me still. And how could she not? I'm the mother to his child. We were together a long time.
We FaceTime often so Clover can be connected with both parents. What is that? What is that? It's a Mega Charizard X! Zach gave me a Pokemon card today just because. What? It's worth $75, not like super crazy.
And he still sees me and talks to me all the time. In February, Zach kind of indirectly self-launched the idea that he made a mistake. He told me he would regret it forever. He told me he was still in love with me. And he told me.
Normally he would say he regretted how it happened. This time it was that it happened at all. Okay. He said he could go back in time. He wouldn't have done it. Oh my god, we're only 13 minutes into the video. Oh, this is gonna be a long video!
That he was still attracted to me. And I let him know that we would never get back together. I told some of my friends and family that, and then Zach stopped telling me things, which makes sense. The love that Zach and I had, that doesn't die overnight, especially because he wasn't unhappy. We weren't fighting. We were intimate often. And we spent all of our time together on the couch laughing.
If you want to watch the rest of the video, there's the title. Wait, it doesn't even show the title. Wait. Here's the attention we ordered. I'm going to read this message and then you can watch the rest of the video. The timestamp is 14 minutes and 23 seconds. So let's read this. The day he cheated, he said he wanted to marry me again. He said he would spend the rest of his life making up what he did to hurt me. He said I was I can't even read, but I was his one and only soulmate. Okay, let's just watch Leah Ashes. I haven't watched that yet. Yeah, let's just watch that. Yeah, let's watch this video real quick. Oh my god!
This video, I have written down a few notes to help me stay on track and make sure that I am acknowledging everything that I want to, that I think is important for me to acknowledge. So if you see me looking off, I'm just reading the notes that I've taken. I'm sure that me sitting down and making this video after I've said absolutely nothing about the situation and have been silent for so long feels really strange and weird. My intentions...
Anna, can you shut? I went back 5 seconds.
Weird. My intentions of making this video are not to win back any public favor or positively change your opinion of me in any way. Whether you've watched my videos for years or you only know of me from the situation, I believe you deserve to hear me acknowledge it directly. If you're unaware of the situation, in October of last year, I deeply betrayed Megan's trust and hurt her. I crossed a line that can never be uncrossed.
True.
My decisions were selfish,
True.
inconsiderate, disgusting,
True.
horrible,
True.
and vile.
True.
Although I do regret how I navigated through that situation, it doesn't repair the damage that I've caused or change what I did. I am so sorry to Megan and to everyone that I've hurt because of what I did. She never ever deserved to get hurt, and it's horrible. I know that there's nothing I can do or say to relieve any pain for her. I do want to publicly apologize to Megan and everybody I hurt due to what I did. And if given the opportunity, I would love to directly apologize to Megan because a public apology is not enough. She deserves a lot more than that. There's been a lot of things said online, so I just quickly want to run through a couple things and clear them up. I know there's a lot of rumors regarding Zach and I's relationship and why I'm still in the relationship, but I want to assure you guys that I am choosing to be in this relationship and I'm not trapped. I know that hearing that is extremely hard to stomach, but that's the truth. Another thing was my estate sale. I did not sell all of my belongings. I didn't sell my medication keepsakes and journals, my personal journals. What you saw in those photos were a combination of Zach and I's possessions as we were still actively living there, and not everything in those photos were for sale. I know it doesn't feel like I've said a lot in this video at all, and that's because there's not a lot I can say. What I did was horrible, and it hurt a lot of people. I feel like getting any deeper into this situation or explaining how things transpired is not up to me and should not be up to me. I know a lot of you were very disappointed in what I did. I completely understand, and I don't expect you to see me any differently after this video because it doesn't change what I did. I removed all of the filters on my comment section that were there before. I don't want to block or delete anybody who is expressing the way they feel about what I did. The purpose of this video is to take accountability, address the situation, and move forward. I don't want you to be shocked or surprised when you see me coming back to making content. It's something I genuinely love doing, and I do not expect anybody
Damn, it's almost over.
at all. And I do not expect anything to go back to the way it was. I'm sure that didn't answer all of your questions, but thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
I just want to read the comments, bro. I'd like, the only thing I want to do is, like, I just want to read the comments real quick. I know bro, imagine worry. Oh my god. Imagine caring about your hair when this whole situation is happening, like monetizing an apology. Travis Scott showed more emotion in his apology. Wait, what apology? Whatever. Even $1 can't buy you a more sincere apology than this. Apology so horrid they made a YouTuber. It made YouTubers put up. Damn, bro. Wait, I want to read the ChatGPT one. ChatGPT, generate me a YouTube apology video transcripts about your betray. I can't even read betraying my best friend. Wait, I wanna go up again real quick. Like, I wanna go up. I'm gonna leave a comment real quick. I wanna read it. I wanna make a comment real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna write my message. Alright, here's what I wrote. Leah, I'm so disgusted on what you did. It was very horrible, and as a kid, I don't want to see any more drama like this. Alright? So guys, this is just disgusting, horrible. I'm a kid, like, seeing that video that got so famous of Leah and Zach in Disneyland doing, you know, that's just so disgusting. And my eyes kind of watering right now because I actually feel so bad for Megan too. I mean, I've never watched the content, but I just feel so bad, you know? Like, I actually feel so bad. But, yeah. I'm actually my eyes are kind of watering right now. I don't even know why. But, yeah. Which team are you on? I'm guessing all of you guys are going to be on Megan's team. But if you're Leah Ash's team, I'm just like gonna remove you from my channel, like forever. So yeah. I hope you have a wonderful day, and like yeah. I hope you guys don't do any of this in the like future or something, else that would be really disgusting, you know. So bye.